New on Curiosity Stream. How do you connect a 16th century potato to limitless energy production? Could Napoleon's toothpick have a direct link to a machine that predicts the future? And how can a 1700s conch shell chart a course to humans connecting their brains to the internet? James Burke's visionary series Connections returns for a new generation. Experience all new Connections. With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at curiositystream.com.
And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer After Dark with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
You know what? Just living the dream.
Yeah, perfect first show. Had a nice little halftime chug, and now here on the late night.
We did a little Patreon exclusive mid-show Kraken.
Yeah.
Chug.
Get easy.
That's what you get with us.
Yeah.
Outside of other stuff, but you always get the mid-show chug and some other stuff. You get some baseball stuff.
I like baseball.
Some just talking about whatever. And here we are. Let's do a little NA talk.
All right.
We are drinking from Athletic Brewing Company Lite.
So if you're curious, we went a little hard during the pre-show and the regular show. So Alan's feeling it. That's why you hear it. But it's no big deal. Here we go. Oh, I like the light. I had the light at a birthday party. You ever been to like one of those jump house places? It's not Jump Street, or it could be Jump Street, or another type of trampoline park.
Yeah.
So I go there. And the cool thing about that is, so we had, I think Bella didn't want a birthday.
Chris Hayes in the house. Howdy, guys. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris Hayes. How you doing? So we're there, and I think it was like for Bella's birthday.
Urban Air.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was an Urban Air. I think it was out in Irving, if I'm not mistaken. So Bella didn't want to have a birthday party, whatever. She's like 11. She's like, I'm too cool for this. But then they had a birthday party for her, and it was out there. And so we're out there. It's BYOB.
I should have been invited.
And I was like, it was last minute.
I have a kid.
Last minute.
Send me your invites last minute. I'm in.
So we walk next door. They're like, hey, there's a Specs next door. I go, is there really? And
Shop
so
Specs.
we walk next door, and I grab a couple, some NA. I did grab NA. It was during dry January, and it hurt my heart. But I grabbed some NA beers. Lizzie grabbed some High Noons and, whatever for the other gals that were there. And this was one of the beers. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to enjoy myself, chill. Because the cool thing about Urban Air or, any type of trampoline park, right? They just go. So then you get to sit there. I'm pretty sure it was during the playoffs, too. I'm pretty sure the playoffs. I'm pretty sure.
Are we talking playoffs?
I'm pretty sure it was the Giants versus the Eagles in the playoffs. So I'm like, this the whole time. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't really care what's going on. Look, listen, gal. I pick you up every day after school. We hang out. I love you. I got some other things going on right here. Listen.
So we're talking about Bella here.
And so, yeah. So Bella's always, she's top dog. She's top dog when it comes to all of them.
I showed up and she was laying down on the couch. She was passed out. She was
out cold.
But I'll still show up, and sometimes she's like, hey, what are you doing? Well, I'm here with Rapid Dave.
Well,
she's like, oh, okay.
That's extra points on your end because she doesn't talk to people. She's more reserved like me.
She's talked to me twice in the last 12 years.
I bet the last 2 times she's talked to you is in the last 2 years, if not the last year. You get a little something this year?
Maybe once.
Yeah. Because she doesn't talk to people. She's more reserved and things like that. And yeah, no, I don't. When it comes to Bella's the other ones are all mouthy little shits. Bella's very, very reserved. Very reserved. This isn't bad.
There's Bella and there's Frankie.
Now the Frankster will come in and hang out with me. Just like Isaiah, they'll all come. Like I even streamed, and Isaiah came in the room, and he was like, what do you want to do? I was like, I'm just in there playing games. He sat on my lap the whole time. Frankie, during
as someone who's a Frank.
You are a Frank. And I assume most Franks are sympathizers to other Franks. Like even Hess's kid, Frank. His middle son's a Frank.
But he's not really like.
Oh God, Frank the Tank. Is he cotton candy eater? So Frank in my family is. We sat there last year, and it was. I tell you what, it was awesome. I'll be honest with you, it was phenomenal, right? So I had Frank right here, a little Frankster. I had him a little bundled up right here. And so I'm breaking down what exactly is going on in the NFC East as I'm talking to him. You know what? Not a whimper, not a cry, not nothing. Whatever. Just sat there, just chilled. We were watching football because he's a late bloomer too. Like as far as he's born in November, right? So he's born like a day after my son Austin. So he's November baby. By the time he's like 2 or 3 months old, playoffs are going. I'm like, just sit right here, bud, and we're gonna have. I'm sitting in my chair.
So let me throw this out here because like I'm gonna do a Lions podcast.
You're gonna do one,
yeah,
by yourself.
Yeah, by myself. That's with cute. You.
Yeah, no, I thought it was my idea, but that's cool. That's cute. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're doing a Lions podcast. I can't wait to hear what you have to put out there. I'm looking forward to it.
Anytime you want to be a part of it, you're in.
I love it. I love the invitation. That's nice too.
Let me throw this out there. What about the Bengals side of things?
I'm not doing one.
You and Red Brad.
No, because I'm doing the Cowboys one. Yeah.
You're going to do a Cowboys stream.
Yeah.
So should you already start doing it?
Nope. I talked to Lizzie last year about it. About halfway through the season, I go, what do you think about me doing a Cowboys podcast? And she was like, I don't understand why you're not doing it, whatever. Because I had the Sunday, I had the Sunday special, right, where I did an hour.
Sunday ticket?
Yeah, well, no, Sunday special. And so I was already doing a show that lasted anywhere from like 45 minutes to like 2 hours.
Brad is in on a Bengals podcast.
Do you really want to do a podcast? Like, do you really, really, really want to do it? Because here's one thing I can't stand. I can't stand someone that says they're in and they're really never in. They're out there, this and that. But I was going to do a Cowboy ones because I watch all the Cowboy games. I'm like, just like I'm doing a Rangers roundup, right? And I was going to do a Cowboys version of that. And I was like, because I watch every single Cowboys game. It's just one of those things.
I've probably watched one Cowboys game this last year.
Yeah.
I don't watch Cowboys games.
I watch Cowboy games every week.
Brad.
Yeah.
If you want to do a Bengals podcast, tell us whether Rapid Dave is in or not. I'm in.
So you're in on a Bengals podcast.
I am. Yeah.
So you're going to handle. Okay. Well, then I don't have to be there because you're going to handle it with Red Brad.
I would think it'll be Red Brad and you because you guys are both Bengals fans.
Well, yeah, you're in. It's weird. It's totally weird. I think you had a couple of drinks tonight. Is what it is.
I've had a few drinks.
I think I had a couple drinks because the initial Lions podcast was me and you talking about the Lions because we watch a line of. I mean, I'm there too.
When you say we, it's me.
Well, no, I watch most.
If it's
Lions
easier
games.
in the evening since I work at night, hey, Brad, let's just evening time. Tell us when you want to do it. I'm in.
Okay. There you go. So Alan's going to handle the Lions and the Bengals podcast. And it'll be, it's on the Strikeout Bear Network, but it'll be under a different name. It'll be like, we got to come up with names, right?
I think the name for the Lions one is Let's Talk Lions with Alan.
Yeah.
Let's Talk Lions football with Alan. Yeah, okay. I think is the name somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, let's have some fun. I'm just gonna be honest with you right now. Like the Lions are like number 5.
Yeah, you told me about this, for the NFC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the easiest division, but you didn't tell me anything else. So, give me the breakdown of the top 5, if not the 10, if you can provide it. I think it'd be interesting.
I can't right now, but I will for the Let's Talk Lions podcast.
Okay, sneak preview. I like that. I like that a lot.
And I wrote it down since you're a little toasted. No, Brad. I'm in. You want to do a weekly Cincinnati Bengals podcast? I'm 100% in. Let's figure it out. Hey, Brad, message Alan. And let's figure it out.
I'm really enjoying this Athletic Lite.
It's really good. Like
yeah.
I don't think we've had the Athletic Lite before tonight.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
But it's really good. It's delicious, good, and good for you. But I am all in on a Bengals podcast with Red Brad, whether you're involved or not.
Or not. Yeah.
But
makes sense.
Brad wants to do something. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm in. Yeah. And we'll figure it out. We'll do it one night a week. And we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
And let's just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah. I hear you.
But I'm telling you right now, Lions are top 5 in our conference.
That's good. The highest in a while, right?
I fucking love Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
And all this. And like, you're like, hey, let's do a podcast. What do you want to call it? And I don't want to call it things, but like I'm thinking just like, hey, Talking Lines with Alan, right?
Yeah.
And we'll throw it out there, the logo and all that, but it's just Talking Lines with Alan.
Nice, really nice.
And I'm going to record tomorrow or the next day me talking about the Jeff Okudah trade.
Get after it, huh?
Yeah, and just what that means for the Lions and with it's just all that.
Nice. Real nice.
So
what do you got for us tonight?
So let's talk some NFL.
Oh. Not going too far. There we are.
The Jets are reluctant to be on Hard Knocks.
Why do you think that is, Alan?
I don't know. Because maybe it's because the Jets don't have hammered out. We're going to get Aaron Rodgers on our team.
I would say that has something to do with that. And then on top of that, it's like, if you have him, you're not going to scrutinize that, right? You bring this guy on. He's been a lifelong Green Bay Packer, right? And then all of a sudden,
as Brett Favre was before he joined the Jets.
Mm-hmm. And then, he's there, and it's like, let's not go over the top. Let's not put the microscope down on him. So, I don't see that being out of all the teams in the league, last year, was it the Lions?
The last year, the Lions what?
Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
we're talking Hard Knocks,
we
right?
were on Hard Knocks last year.
What team would you like to see on Hard Knocks this year?
The Jets.
You just want to see it?
It just they're doing everything they can. They're going to bring on Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. They brought on McCole Hardman. They brought on Breece Hall. Injury, he's healthy now. Things like that. Just if I think NFL teams and a quarterback joining them, I think the Jets, like
Jets, Jets. No one else? Not any other team?
No.
You just want to see the Jets, huh? So maybe that's why they're reluctant, right? Because everybody wants to see him, and everybody wants to see him in the offseason. They don't know. They haven't signed. They haven't traded for.
They're reluctant because they haven't gotten Aaron Rodgers on their team yet.
Yeah, they haven't traded for him, right? You have to trade for him. What do they want to give up for him, you think?
The Jets?
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want to give up? I mean, they have to give up something. The Packers aren't going to be like, here you go.
If you're the Packers, you want 2 first-round picks. And the Jets aren't giving that up. So,
yeah, it's kind of tough.
But here's my thing. Like, if you're the Packers, hey, here's what I want. I want 2 first-round picks. I want this, and this.
So not only 2 first-round picks, but this, and this?
Right.
Holy moly.
And if you're the Jets, you're like, well, I'm not going to give that up.
So let me ask you this.
And so the Packers are like, well, if you're not going to give it up, that's cool. We'll just let him be a free agent because the Packers have given up on Rodgers. They're all in on Jordan Love.
But he's under contract, right? So how many years left does Rodgers have on his contract?
2 years left.
So 2 years. You can't. He just doesn't hit free agency. He hits free agency in 2 years. 2025, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that'd be 2 years from now.
So 2025. Can you go 2 years without a quarterback if you're the Jets? You already got rid of the other Mike White, right?
If
Mike
you're
White
the Jets, no. You
got to go, right? You got to get it. You got to go.
And that's the thing, and that's where things hurt, because like if you're the Jets, you're like, oh, you want this guy? You want him as your quarterback?
Yeah.
And the Packers are like, well, if you want as your quarterback, you're going to have to pay this and this and this and this.
But you said 2 first-round picks and this and this and this and this. What is this, and this, and this? You talking extra players, extra draft picks, equity? Like, what are we talking there? Cash?
Here's my thing. You look at the Jets, and Rodgers is like, hey, I want.
Let me ask you a question. Does a 5-pack of Starburst and a 12-pack of Gushers do anything for you? God, I love Starburst.
No.
I love Starburst. What's your favorite candy? Like, go into the store. You got to have this candy. It's your favorite candy.
3 Musketeers.
You were so weird. There's no one.
How am I weird?
There's no one that ever thought that in their life. 3 Musketeers.
There's a million people.
We've had this. I think we've had this talk before. Yeah, 3 Musketeers. No way. Over Starburst jelly beans. Skittles.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell. Oh, hold on. Right now.
God Almighty.
I'm going to bring you next week. I'm going to give you a pack of Starburst, or not Starburst, jelly beans next week.
Yeah. I've eaten every kind of. My favorite type of treat is jelly
generic
beans.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, no, I like those too.
Like I have them at my house, and I was going to bring them to you.
Well, I don't want them out of your house.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
They're sealed.
I don't know. I don't know about all that. I don't know. There's a regular kind, the Bratchus.
Barks.
What's Barks?
BRACH.
You mean BRACH?
Yeah, that's literally what I
I'm
just
cool with
said.
that. No, you said BAR.
No, I said BRACH.
Oh, there you go. Now you're on board.
So I have those jelly beans that I bought
at half
price and all that shit.
I like them. Half price? They're probably old. I don't want them.
No. It's not.
The only
not
one
old.
I don't eat out there is the licorice one. But yeah, I eat all the other ones.
Well, it's part of it.
Bratchus.
But they're not old because they were this last Easter.
Yeah. Oh, I love
and
it.
So
that's one thing I love about Easter. I love all the different jelly beans you can get. Like, oh my God, dude. I used to go and just clean house on all these places. Like Toys R Us and like Kroger, they for some reason have all the different variations of jelly beans, like Starburst and, the sours. Oh my God, it's the time of my life. Did you have a good Easter?
I did.
Did y'all do an Easter hunt?
Yeah. Rare Bread, I'd offer 5 packs of Starburst and 12 packs of Gusher fruit snacks.
Yeah, I read that 5 minutes ago. Did you do an Easter egg hunt, or did you
said
go to
5
church?
minutes ago. It was like 3 minutes ago he commented that. So you didn't comment that 5 minutes ago.
What's closer, now or 5 minutes ago?
He commented at 9:36.
Yeah.
It's 9:39, so that's 3 minutes ago.
Which closer? 5 minutes ago from now, which would be 9:34, or now 9:39.
He come in at 9:36, so it'll be 9:41.
He said 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago from now.
9:51.
5 minutes ago from now is 9:51.
5 minutes ago from when he commented.
I said he commented 5 minutes ago.
Okay, well, 5 minutes ago when he commented on the first time.
You're not getting it.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So you do anything cool? Are you a religious man? Did you go to church? Little sacrament?
No.
You Catholic? No. Presbyterian?
No.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So you're not religious, right? So do you celebrate Easter as a holiday?
Yes.
So you do. So do you celebrate Easter as like Jesus' resurrection, or do you just celebrate it as like, hey, the Easter bunny's here, we're going whatever?
I think it's both.
What?
It can be both.
What do you celebrate it as?
It can be both. Like where we talk to kids about like Jesus died.
You talk to your kids about that?
Yeah,
but you're not religious, right? And neither is your significant other or your kids, right? Y'all aren't religious, right?
We talk about it though.
Hold on. So you are religious. Are you religious or not?
You want to talk about like, hey, it's Easter, all that.
I'm asking if it's a religious holiday for you, because you used to be religious, but you're not now. So is it a religious holiday for you?
I am not now as much as I was then.
Okay, so 4 days ago, 2023, did you celebrate it as a religious holiday? No.
Yes and no.
No, you didn't go to church. You didn't repent.
But
you didn't do anything.
You can say yes and no and celebrate it. Like you could be like, oh,
I don't mind you celebrating. I don't care. It's just, I'm asking you a question, right? So then, like, as your kids and your girlfriend, right? Are you guys? You're the only Catholic in the house, right? You're a Catholic, right? Yeah.
Well,
the other ones are just heathens.
I was Catholic as I was younger.
Yeah.
And then I became Baptist.
Oh, you went Southern or?
So I am more Southern Baptist than I am Catholic now.
Okay. So now you're Southern Baptist, living in Texas. But for you to celebrate Easter, it's more about putting out Easter baskets and like Easter bunny came, stuff, shit like that, right? Y'all didn't go to church, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. It's putting out Easter baskets. So it's just something I want to talk to people about this because it's something that like I don't celebrate really Easter. I don't. You know what? There's those people that go to church on Easter and Christmas and shit like that, but they don't celebrate any other time. But they just go on those 2 days or whatever. I don't go.
So you want to talk about Catholics?
Is it Catholics that do that?
Well, Catholics, you'll go to church on a Sunday, and you're all like, "Oh, Jesus saves." Blah, blah,
No. I'm talking about people that go only on Easter or Christmas.
Let me finish my statement.
Easter or Christmas.
Let me finish my statement.
Yeah, no, I hear you talking.
No, you're not. Let me finish.
I know.
So
what's up, Jay? How you doing? Welcome in to the
Catholic,
Easter talk.
You go to church, you're like, "Oh, praise Jesus," blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And church service finishes.
Okay.
And you're either, I served my time, I did my time, or praise Jesus, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
And you still serve your time, but Catholic is the one religion where you can go and get cut off when you're leaving church, and it's still okay. Oh yeah.
No, I was asking if you go to confession and things like that. That's more about what I was. But no, what the other part is like that you recognize no absolute. There's no religion involved. It's just the Easter bunny's here. Hey, actually, get some. You know what? Before you come back in, grab some water. Yeah, grab some water. Oh my God! So earlier in the night, we had some Ohio Wild beer tea, high ABV, and then we had to do. I mean, we have to. We had to do the chug. He's like, we got to do it. We got to do it. It's like we chugged we did the Kraken. We did a Kraken I know you guys love it. I know you do. And I'm here for it. So we did a cracking of the claw, and now here we are drinking some NAs. And he's already ripped down the shower curtain in the guest bathroom. He fell over, and I heard this loud ass thud, and I was like, "Oh my god, this guy's fucking losing his mind." And it's been a while, right, since Alan's been this tipsy, but here we are, and I'm like, I'm just asking him simple questions about this and that, but he's like defending it like it's he's on Congress or whatever. I know Alan. He used to be he was going to be like a minister, right? I know that shocks a lot of people. He was going to be a minister at a youth group. I don't know if he's going to be a youth minister. Alan, were you going to be a youth minister? Yes. So he's going to be a youth minister. Long time ago. So I'm asking about Easter and things like that because Easter just happened, right? You had Good Friday, which should be Shitty Friday, and then you have, whatever. House CBD drinks. We haven't had one yet.
We've had one.
Oh, we've only had one. Oh, so Martin House has come out with CBD. They've teamed up with a local CBD like gummy thing. So we got to check that out. We're gonna have to check all that shit out. Shit gets folk. No. And so Alan's sitting here. He's just a little tipsy. We're working through the process. But all in all, you had a good Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Did you find anything cool, like Easter egg wise, or?
Well, I put all the Easter eggs out there, so.
So no one puts them out there for you?
No.
So, okay. I mean, I appreciate it. It's no big deal. You know what? You remember that story I told you last weekend about my aunts and uncles and how we used to be like at my grandfather's grandmother's house, things like that, where they were like, they had this massive Easter egg hunt or whatever. They brought it up this past weekend. And I was like, I just talked about that. I was like, man, it was like so much fun because our family used to get together and there'd be an Easter egg with like a, $10 bill in it, or like, oh, you got number one, so you got the number one prize and shit like that. And if you can't tell, he doesn't care. But anyways, it's like, shit, man, I really do miss that. And I hate that I was out of town for Easter this year. I really do.
Well, you were in town with your family.
No. Well, I wasn't here, right?
Not here, but with your family.
Yeah, we'll usually have a ham or something like that. And so everybody comes over to the house. But we were out of town, right? But I did get to see most of my family up in Kentucky, which was really cool, to be honest. It's good to see my cousins. I was so glad to see their kids, my aunts, my uncles, my grandmother, and things like that. Because we went over there early on Sunday. I was like, man, I ain't been home in a while, and it used to be every Sunday at noon you showed up here. Like, you just showed up, man. You were there, and it was the day. It was like, let's hang out, let's have a couple of drinks, we'll play Rook, let's do this, let's do that. And so I did. It was great to see everyone. So.
But
I like this beer.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah.
Athletic Brewing Wild Acre, right? Wild Acre.
No. Athletic Brewing. It's not Wild Acre. Wild Acre's out of Fort Worth.
Athletic Light, which I don't think we've had the Athletic Light before.
It's quite tasty. Nice little
I'm
variation.
Enjoying it.
Yeah. I will definitely put it on the list for the dry January if we ever do it again.
Well, we talked we're going to do dry January, but just for the show.
Yeah. 25 calories, 5 carbs, no protein, no fat, and near beer contains less than 0.5.
Brad, I saw a TikTok where old dad hid beers for his adult kids.
I did see that.
So they totaled the 6-pack holders looking for beers.
I remember that.
Okay. But we've got, again, we're doing the Strikeout beer WNBA League.
Can't wait.
Cold beer, that's cool.
Yeah, bananas and beer and fire in the chat, man.
But so we have it. If you're part of the Patreon, you can join it right now. If you're not, you got to wait till tomorrow. We're doing 10. We have 7 teams joined. So we have 7 teams joining. You can join 7.
Okay, nice.
So we have 10 total, and we have 3 teams already joined.
Nice.
Me, you, and Henson.
Ooh, nice. Real nice. I can't wait. I really can't.
Whiskey, cold beer. That's some cold slinging. That CBD, LFG. But we're just telling you right now, like, we're going to do a Strikeout beer night out at Dallas Wings, UTA. Come on out, drink some beer with us, and have some fun.
I really do hope it's going to be a good time. Like, a lot of us out there having some fun. I expect things to get rowdy, but yeah.
I will bring one of my kids out to that.
Cool.
That event, because
I mean, you don't have to guess who, but it's a shorter one.
It's the younger one. Let's just be honest. Like, when everything comes down to it, like when things are going down, am I gonna bring my younger one or my older one?
Wait, in May on a weekday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad parenting.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it me letting my younger kid know that, like, hey,
girls' sports are okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. If you have a hidden agenda, yeah, absolutely. Just
this is her supporting, like, life and, like, hey, here's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, most women don't
that.
support the NBA.
Yeah.
Most women don't support other sports because it's incredibly boring, right? Like, most people don't like to see a bunch of layup lines and things like that. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, good for you, man. I mean, because you have like girls and stuff like that.
I have 2 girls.
Yeah. So I mean, why not push that out there? Because otherwise, there's nothing. Like, otherwise, you're just saying that the other sports are just dominant and controlled. I mean, when was the last time they caught you watching any type of women's sports, unless it was volleyball? Have they ever caught you watching anything else that had, no.
It would probably be softball. Like, the last girl sport that I watched was probably be softball.
Yeah. Tune that in quite a bit?
No, like World Series type stuff, like women's World Series softball. What do you mean? What's that? You have, like, the World Series.
Yeah.
But it's for women.
You mean softball?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, we're out on that. It's all good, though. But yeah, good, man. At least you're showing them that you're interested in that. Because I think it'd be weird if you were, like, trying to push it on them, but then had no interest in it at all.
Well,
like if you had zero interest in anything with, like, the next level, or even the level after next, and the level, the highest level, I think is
just the level right now.
Yeah.
Like
well, they're playing Little League, but you're not watching college. You're not watching high school.
But my oldest, my oldest, she's not playing anymore. But my youngest, and I pay for lessons for her for pitching and stuff like that. Like,
okay.
And she's doing really good. Like, I think my youngest is crushing it. I think my youngest will get, like, scholarships and things like that, and just what it is. My oldest, she's not about that life.
All right, cool.
And it sucks, but
yeah. All right, you done? You ready?
Yeah, whenever you are, Chief.
Let's go.
Cheers, mazel mazel, good things.
And this week's Dad Joke is brought
Thank you guys so
by
much
JB
for watching
Carts.
us.
Check them out on Facebook and Instagram and at jdcarts.com.
We love you guys. Again, Strikeout Beer, Women's Fantasy WNBA. Join it right now. In 2 weeks, we'll do a live draft on the show. And let's have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. As always, I'm Alan. We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. Motherfuckers.
Thanks for listening to Strikeout Beer.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.